Courage to conquer, you know how it is. It's 24 hours a day, that's how I live. Gotta get the courage to conquer. Face your fears, face your fears. My empire, that's the goal. Building that wealth, I'ma get that dough. Hustle hard every day, I'm a ball in my pain. I don't care what you got to say, but you ain't got the courage to conquer. Courage to conquer. Courage to conquer. Courage to conquer.
Hey, what is up, everybody? This is the Courage to Conquer podcast. That is the lovely Laura Himes. I am Earl Himes. We are the Conquering Couple. And thank you for joining us today, this episode. Today, something that I haven't not done in the past a lot. Most of us don't. It's about doing everything 100%. When you do something, do it all the way. I put a little story on my social media the other day about don't do anything half-assed, do it whole-assed. And that's, think about that. That's kind of what we're going to talk about today. Just how you do one thing is how you do everything, and put all your effort in all the time. Don't halfway do something.
I agree.
You agree with that?
I agree. I had to walk a bunch of properties today, and a lot of it is half-assed.
Yes.
I wasn't happy.
A lot of half-assed stuff. People say they want to do something. People say they want to work. And they kind of they don't do the job right.
Or they're rushing through. I think part of it is they're rushing through it so quickly to try to get done, to get a check, but they're not doing quality work. And then in the process, they're damaging a bunch of material and stuff.
Right.
So it was a little...
Yeah, it's a little aggravated day with that situation right there going on. So we could let her rant for that for a while about that. Definitely haunted.
There's a song that I listen to when I work out that says 100, nothing less. 100.
Exactly.
It's a Christian song, but it's a great song.
It's a great Christian song.
Great, yeah.
It is.
You used to listen to it, yeah.
But you hear it all the time. How you do one thing is how you do everything. I know I've already said that, but when you get up in the day, how do you want your day to be? What do you want it to look like? To be proud of yourself. Every time that myself, if I've ever kind of shortchanged something, like, you know what, I'm just going to skip this part and go on, it's bit me in the ass every time. You don't show the respect to other people. I don't care if it's a phone call, just saying hi to mother, tell my mother I'm gonna call her back, and I don't. The wife here, so I'm gonna do something for her, and I don't.
The list is long.
It's all kind. So when you're doing things, it's just go all in with whatever you do. If you agree to do something, then follow through with it and take care of it.
I feel like you need to hold yourself to a higher standard.
There you go. Exactly.
That's what I'm seeing is no one. It's almost like, do they not care how their work looks? I'm just using work for example because I walk properties today. But when I do something, and Earl can tell you, I'm either all in or I'm not in. Like if I agree to do it, we're all in. We're going to do it 100%. And Earl's the same way. You're either all or nothing.
Oh, I'm not for sure. But years ago, definitely.
You're
whatever.
all or nothing. Yep. Either you want to do it or you're not going to do it. Like, and I'm the same way. So I feel like if I'm giving my part, as far as like the team collective, then I need everybody to be all in with me. Because, it's kind of like, this is what it feels like. It's kind of like the statue we have back here. The reason I like this thing so much is because sometimes I feel like this. Like I have to carry everything at the properties and nobody's doing their part to help get the ball up the hill. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
So I feel like it's like I'm pushing this heavy ball up the hill and then I got some people on the other side pushing it back down. Starts getting tiring. But I feel like hold yourself to a higher standard. What do you want to represent yourself as? I mean, do you want to be a lazy ass? Because that's what I feel like. Some people just want to be, because when I look at it, I'm like, okay, well, this person doesn't care about their work. So why would I want to give them more work? And I feel like our prices, and we've had a lot of people tell us our prices are good. We pay fair. We pay for all of our material and stuff. They don't have to, but when they go through and then leave paint buckets open with paint in it and put trim on, crown molding on my cabinets that's running downhill and looks like shit and looks like they chopped it with a friggin', I don't even know, Sawzall blade, not even a saw or a miter saw or anything. It just looks like, so then we're the ones replacing the material. And so I really am looking at that with people. I feel like if you're going to give something, give 100%. Like I always say, nobody will outwork me in the company. I clock in and out. Why I clock in and out? I want to see exactly how many hours I'm putting in my company, because if something is not working for me, I can go back and go, well, God, Lord, you only worked 40 hours. Probably why you're not really, because normally I work 80 to 105 hours a week. So no one will outwork me. If my staff or my managers are putting in more hours than I'm putting in, then I don't feel like I'm giving it my all. I don't feel like I'm giving 100% because it's our company. We're building our empire. So we should outwork her. But that's part of, like, to me, giving your all.
Yeah, oh, it definitely is.
Giving 100%.
I never clock out, so therefore I ain't got to clock in.
He never clocks
so
it out.
I'm up at 4 o'clock
I'm like,
in the
how do you
morning.
know what you're doing?
And when I'm sleeping at night, my dreams, I'm figuring out situations. That's when it all comes to
he's
me, my
gonna
subconscious.
clock in.
When I
Clock in
talk
the middle
about
of the
my
night.
situations, I put them down. And then for nighttime, my subconscious goes to work and it solves the problem. How many of you have ever woke up at night going, oh, there it is. That's what's happening.
That's when you
can't
wake up
figure
and
it
you
out.
get your phone and you clock in real quick. Say, had a dream. Clock back out. Dreamed about work all night, had to clock in. No, but the compound effect. Darren Hardy, I just finished that book for like the third time, I think. And that is one of the things he says is about tracking your stuff.
Yeah.
It's same with
Well, I
your
know.
quality of work. And I do believe how you do one thing is how you do many things.
Well, it's back to integrity, honesty, like some of our core values we have.
Yeah.
Just,
well, when they say it's complete and you go walk it and you're like,
yeah, we're done. We're done here.
Yeah.
We're done here. But, like, back to the higher standard thing.
Yeah.
That definitely is. If you want somebody to treat you fair, the standards you have for yourself, then you got to expect give the same to other people.
yeah.
You can't just, be treated at this level, but then you treat other people down here like this. That's not going to happen.
Or
for you
you
at all.
can't expect other people to give this, but you're only doing this.
Correct.
I feel like that. I feel like and I tell my guys a lot, and I'll ask a lot. I will never ask them to do something I'm not willing to do myself, nor that have I ever done it, because we've done all this by
Told
ourselves.
every single one.
We
Yep.
started this company
They've
with
seen
just us.
it. They've seen it. I'll
Yeah.
climb up in there. I'll stepped in with jeans and boots on, pulling concrete because
Mm-hmm.
they were shorthanded. Stepped right in. Didn't care.
Yeah, and that's me too.
Roofs and
If
shit, under houses, everything, because
if we're closing on a property, we're usually in there helping them get it closed out if we're running behind or whatever.
Yeah.
But that's one of the things. Like, yes, give 100% in all you do, but also, if you're expecting other people to give 100% and you're not yourself,
Sure.
that's the thing is if you're expecting someone to be here but you're over here, they're probably not going to do that for you. People respect you because they see you out busting your butt doing what you need to do to get stuff done, and like we hold ourselves up here. So if we're holding ourselves up here, and maybe I shouldn't expect people to hold themselves up here with me, but when we're doing it and you're paying them and we want quality work, I just want them to put in.
But on the flip
At least
side,
99% people.
On that right there is perfect, because when you want someone to go, say you're doing 100%,
Mm-hmm.
and you want them to do 100%. Well, nobody is going to.
Yeah.
So you got to raise your level even more than 100% to raise their 60% to the 70, 75% to get what needs to be done.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think we studied on that one time. We
Yeah,
did a
that's
little
how
study.
the only way. The law. Okay, John Maxwell, the law of the lid. If you got somebody's capped off at say a 6, for instance, we're going to 10, and you're a 10. The only way to get them there is you got to be able to raise that lid up to a higher thing to raise them up, because they're only going to go as high as you want to go.
Yeah.
If you allow things to happen, and they'll treat you that way, then they know they can get away with. I'll just I'll do 45, 50%. I'll do this right here. Hey, can I get a check? It's all done. So again, what we expect as well.
Well, even in marriage, we always talk about how marriage is 100-100. Because a lot of people are like, what's marriage? It's 50-50. I'm like, no, it
That's what I
ain't.
was fixing to say.
It's 100-100.
Yep.
Explain on that, because you do talk about this a
Well,
lot. with
because
couples.
in a marriage and relationship, what it needs to be is I got to put 100% in for her no matter what she's doing. We're in this relationship. She's having a bad day. She's angry, for instance, whatever. She's running around cussing, hollering, slamming things down.
Whatever.
Last
I never
night-
do that.
Last night, I don't know.
I don't know who you're talking about.
Anyway, but still, I don't go, fine, hell with you, whatever, I'm out. No, I still do things I got to get taken care of. I run the house and for my wife, because that's part of the deal. It's 100% into it. Okay, same thing for her. She still has to do her duties or what's part of our relationship that we do,
Yeah.
therefore, no matter what I'm going through at the time. She's still 100% in on this deal
Yeah.
right here, so you got to be 100% in on it. That's a great one for us relationships, because nowadays a lot of people, they don't want that. They want to kind of just, I'm just going to do this over here because she's being a bitch right now. So I'm gonna go over here. Say no.
I don't think you can be 100% at work and then go home and you be 50% or 40%. I don't think that's fair. I think if you do, like we say, do one thing. So if you're doing 100%, like we try to do in our business, It's the same. We try to do that with everything. We
Yeah.
try to be 100% with our grandkids and spending time with them. We try to give 100% to our kids, 100% to our goals and dreams and things we're wanting to do. And then also our marriage.
Yeah.
So I think what I get from this is, guys, if you go out and you're not going to give 100%, don't even do it. Like, legitly, if you're just going to wing it and maybe you give 30%, then what's the point? Because it just causes other people aggravation.
Don't waste other people's time. Don't
waste
their
other
money,
people's time.
their time,
Yeah.
their relationships. If you want to be that way.
But think about when you decide you're not going to do it because you don't feel like giving 100%, how it makes you look as a person, how you appear to be lazy,
Yeah.
or you don't care to put in the effort, but expect to get out what you give. Because if you give out lazy, that's what you're going to get. That's what you're going to reap. So if you give out 100% and stuff, I just feel like God, the universe, whoever you guys believe it comes back to you. I feel like when you're giving your all, I feel like you get more.
Yeah. Oh, definitely.
I feel like you're blessed with more.
When somebody's there talking to you, be 100% in this conversation. Be 100%, in the details of what they're talking about. So you're totally in it. So they understand that you're fully engaged. You're fully there. You're fully involved.
Yeah.
So
That's something I used to struggle with a lot. I've gotten way better at that. That's something I actually work on because my mind is constantly thinking about all the other things I need to do while someone's talking to me.
Right.
And then I'm like Charity did it earlier, I'm like, hang on, Charity, start over. I really wasn't listening to you because I was putting a work order in. And she's like, and I'm like, I'm so sorry because I'm trying to be in the moment.
yeah,
100%.
100%.
All right.
Everything's 100%. So don't be a half-ass. Be a whole ass at everything you do. If you're going to be an ass, just be a full ass on it. don't beat around the edges.
Don't
whatever.
half-ass your
Tell
full
them totally
ass.
how it's going to be. So hey, please like, subscribe, and if you find value in these podcasts, share. Go out and have the
Second
courage to conquer the life you want to live.